How do you engage them, and how do you help others engage them in activities? The best thing to do is to have a lesson plan, which means that you'll be writing everything down. Write down the steps, write down the supplies that you need, and then write down what they need assistance with. The key is having all caregivers who interact with your loved one follow this program. You need continuity. If there's a certain time of day that this program seems to really work, you want to make sure that all caregivers are doing this in the same way at the same time of the day. And lastly, you're going to want to adjust this as your loved one moves through the stages of Parkinson's. You may have a lesson plan that works now because they're at level 1, but as symptoms increase and they start to change, you're going to have to go back and you're going to have to update that care plan. What do they further need assistance with? What do you have to do at this time to help them be independent? So let's say that you know your loved one and you have a lot of ideas for activities, you have some care plans written out. Now the key is, how do you engage them? How do you get them actively involved in these groups? One of the first things you could do is you can look at the leisure activities that they've always enjoyed and figure out how to add that into their life. Did they enjoy gardening? If they enjoyed gardening, how can you bring that indoors? How can you bring that to their level? Can you place things on a table? Can you do planting in pots instead of being on the ground while doing gardening? The key is going to be figuring out how to adapt. And the same thing is for exercise. Exercise is a great activity for your loved one with Parkinson's disease. So figure out what they like to do. If they never like to exercise in the first place, what are some seated exercises that they can do that can still help combat Parkinson's?